S&P 500.
It's your boy, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up half.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad life. She fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group. And in case you guys were unaware, yes, not only are we the fastest growing, highest rated premium online education platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing, but we are also Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist last year for best data analysis tool. And we are coming for that #1 spot here this year. Okay. If you guys are wondering why it is you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this live stream or on this YouTube channel in general, it's not because I think that I'm the world's greatest trader. It's not because I have a 100% win rate. Is because I did not have to figure this stuff out by watching YouTube videos and sitting in Discord chats. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. It's my first job out of college. While there, they had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the big stock market crash. That was the Great Recession. But it also was the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. You fast forward now, and I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, along with my team of 8 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. We go live on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and even some special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, commentary that can help you become better traders, can help you make money. At the end of the day, that is why we are here. So if you've not yet done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure that you never miss out on any of these live streams, because we're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. Even if you caught my live stream last night, you could have taken the analysis that I gave you for our top trade ideas for the week and resulted in some beautiful money-making trades today. That analysis last night on the live stream was solid. Palantir, Kava, trades of the week, trade ideas that I gave you guys last night on the live, and it was exactly how we drew it up. My boy Ritesh says, Ayo, Mike, thanks for Amazon and Palantir up almost $1,000 in my small account today. Your analysis in the pre-market is best in class. Yes, I love that. Dave Haig says trade ideas turned into gold. Yes, Huckleberry, there it is. But guys, listen, honestly, don't just take my word for it. I'm going to show you actually everything that I do. It's right here on this YouTube channel. You guys can all go back and take a look yourself. I went over with you top trade ideas for the week yesterday, literally Sunday evening. We went live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I gave you some of my trade ideas for the week. Palantir being my number one trade idea on the back of the S&P 500 inclusion news. Kava, follow through to the upside. Those are the top trade ideas. I'm going to show you them. Because I could tell you, oh, just go back and watch the video, right? Because it is literally the last live stream that's here on this YouTube channel. But I did you a favor. I did you solid. I grabbed the quick video clip from last night's live stream so you can just see for yourself the analysis that we gave last night. So this is like, watch this, listen to what I say, listen to the prices, okay? Watch what I draw on the charts, and then really think to yourself, could you have made money today off of this analysis? Right? Palantir and Kava. I'll start with Palantir. Palantir, for those who don't know, Palantir is a stock that I've recently become very bullish on. We entered Palantir down in the low 20s, $21, $22 in the long-term portfolio. That stock now trading at $34.50 today. We're up huge on that position, and I'm very happy with that. But there was news that broke on Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon, after the market closed, there was news that Palantir is being added to the S&P 500. Okay. Now, this is something that I've been talking to our members about for the last month or so. After the company reported their most recent earnings report, they are now qualified to be in the S&P 500. There's certain requirements you have to have in order to be in the S&P. Okay. They met those requirements, and there were whispers that they were going to be added in the next S&P reshuffling, and it happened. Palantir being added to the S&P, the stock gapped up big Friday afternoon. That gave us a catalyst. And from a technical standpoint, there was a lot more room to the upside. So I've got a video clip from my analysis last night talking about Palantir, trade of the day here today. Let's go ahead and play that video clip. For trades this week, for a little bit more follow through on the back of the S&P inclusion. So I'm actually going to see if there's maybe support around 32.50 and see if we can get a new 52-week high print on Palantir. There's resistance at 33, but I'm looking for Palantir to take out 33 and push towards 34, 35. So there you guys have it. That's right from last night's live stream, okay, where we talk about Palantir looking for more upside. We said 32, 32.50, right? You heard it. 32 to 32.50, right? You heard it. Well, let's go down and let's look at what's the low of the day today. The low of the day today is what? 32.50. There it is. There's low of the day for Palantir. And what was the target that we gave? 34 to 35. What's the high of the day today? $34.70. Right there. There's your high of the day. So I gave you 2 price points yesterday. This is last night before the market even opened today. And I told you 32.50 on Palantir, 34 to 35 to the upside. Looking for 32.50 for support, 34.35 for upside. There's Palantir, low of the day at 32.50, high of the day 34.70, and we're printing right now highs of the day 34.68 in the after-hours session. I still think that there's a little bit more upside on Palantir. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing printing 35 tomorrow. So again, big congratulations to the members of TTG that are on this. Big congratulations to those of you that own it in the long-term portfolio, but also big congrats to those of you that took that analysis from last night. And we went over it again this morning in the pre-market session, as we always do. The moderators and I give you watch lists. We show you exactly the stocks we're focused on with entry and exit points, so you know exactly what we're going to do before the day starts. We go over that in the pre-market session with all of our members. We go over charts and tell everybody. So everybody knew the game plan today from the jump, and that's how we were able to capitalize and make some damn money today. Right. And don't just take my word for it. Listen to members. Members are the ones that are there that are capitalizing on this analysis. And you've got to start asking yourself, if you were given this type of analysis on a daily basis, would you be able to make money from it? because our members are doing exactly that. Don't believe me, believe them. Members, do me a favor, type the number 1 if you're making money and you're becoming a better trader because of TTG. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Literally, just go ahead, type the number 1 if you're making money. Anybody that's watching this live right now that's not a member of True Trading Group, you should pay attention to how many people you see type the number 1, because these are your friends, your family members, your coworkers, your Uber drivers, your car mechanics, your barbers, your kids' school teachers. These are people that are just like you, telling you that they're able to make money in the markets, and 82% of them have a full-time job. I don't want to hear the excuses about, oh, I have a job, I'm back to work. That's great. 82% of these people also have a job. Okay, they work over 40 hours a week. They're full-time employees. They work elsewhere. They own businesses. They're entrepreneurs. Some of them work multiple jobs. If they can do it, so can you. I don't want to hear that excuse anymore. That excuse was valid 20 years ago, not today. Not with the technology that exists, not when platforms like True Trading Group exist. I don't want to hear it. All you need is a mobile phone. You have a cell phone? Cool. Download our mobile app. You'll get real-time push notifications the moment that our moderators enter and exit positions. That's how you're able to follow along what we're doing, even if you're not in front of your computer. I don't expect you to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day, every day, staring at charts. Just have your phone by you. And when one of our pro traders enters a trade, you're going to be notified. And when they exit, you're going to be notified. Simple as that. Okay, so congratulations, everybody that called Palantir. But it's not just Palantir, right? Another fantastic trade today, Kava, another stock that we have been bullish on over the last couple of months, another stock we added in the long-term portfolio. Stock's doing extremely well now, up to $120 a share. We added to this thing back when it was around $71, $72 a share or so. Some people got this in the low 60s. Okay, so between the low 60s to the low 70s, that's kind of the area that a lot of our members have bought Kava in the long-term portfolio. That stock now trading at 120. I love Kava. I'm very bullish on Kava for the next many years. Stock's a little expensive up at this price point, high PE ratio, but they just had blowout earnings. But we talked to you guys last night on this live stream about one very specific technical setup. And you guys will learn to see this type of stuff when you guys become members. Trading is not about predicting the future, regardless of what you may think or regardless of what anybody's going to tell you. There's not a single trader on planet Earth that can predict tomorrow. All we do is identify high probability situations, and we put ourselves on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. The setup that I saw on Kava was fantastic. Kava has the fundamental catalyst of the strong earnings release, which caused this huge gap up. See that huge gap up, right? That huge gap and go route, that was earnings. But the earnings bottom, the earnings low provides a gap entry point because you had the big gap up. So that big gap up leaves this open gap, and you pulled back down into it over the course of last week, and it held support, and then started to move back to the upside. As we zoom in, I want you to really focus very heavily on this day. This day right here was Friday. Now, what happened on Friday? Well, let's pull up the SPY and let's see what happened on Friday. That's what happened on Friday. Look at the size of that massive sell-off candle in the overall market. But then what did Kava do on Friday? Nothing. It sat there and it held strong like a rock. That's relative strength on Kava. You held previous pivot resistance at 114. You held the 9 EMA, which is a momentum-based indicator. And that's why I said to you last night, I like Kava for a long. Now, I said to you last night, my target is 120 and then 122. Now, I want you to listen very carefully to the prices that I give you from last night's live stream. Listen to the targets, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at this chart. I also want you to watch the candle that I draw on the chart last night, predicting today's price action. And then we'll come back to the chart and we'll see what actually happened. Let's go ahead. Again, this is from last night's live stream. Let's play that clip on Kava. For a possible long, I like how Kava held this earnings gap up. So this was the big gap up from earnings. And you can see we held. Well, the market took a dump last week. Kava held beautifully. You pull back in, tested trade line, nice little bottom tail there. And I just think that Kava's got a chance to push up here towards 120. 120 is resistance, okay? 120 is resistance. It's a gap entry point, okay? So I would look for the long on Kava, take profits at 120. If you break 120, gap fill would take you all the way back to 126, but there's mid-gap resistance at 122. I'm just looking at for Kava for longs, 120 and then 122 for targets. But I am going to try to see if we can get Kava headed to the upside this week and see if we can maybe get a candle that looks like this. So there you guys have it. Now, you saw the candle that I just drew for you on last night's live stream, right? You saw the candle that I drew. I love this. I'm a big arts and crafts fan. So you saw me draw that candle on the chart. Well, there it is. There's the candle that we drew on the chart last night. Okay, so the analysis was spot on. The price action was perfect. Okay, but now you heard me give you two very specific targets. What were those targets that I gave you? 120 and then 122. Cool. What's the high of the day today? 121.98. Yes. Can we make that up? No, you cannot. There it is. There's the high of the day, 121.98, high of the day. So first 120, there's 120, there's 122. So again, this was very straightforward that we were long Kava off early morning. 118 was the mark to break. You break the 118, you pull back in and hold 118. 118 starts to act as support, right? We said, we'll look for the break of 118. There's the break of 118. You pull back into 118, support, bottom tail, support, and then rally it up to 122. And then there is the target. You heard me say it. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't like coming on this YouTube channel and telling you, oh, look, this is what I did or this. No, I like coming out here and telling you ahead of time, this is what I'm going to do. This is my analysis for tomorrow. This is my analysis for next week. This is my analysis for the rest of the month so that we can go back and we can look and listen. I put my neck out there. I put my neck out there because I'm confident in what I'm doing. I'm confident in my experience. I'm confident in the knowledge that I have, and I'm confident in the skill that I have. So I'm not going to be right every time. You know, I'll come on here and I'll give you some analysis sometimes, and sometimes it's going to be wrong. But I'm right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. And that's not just me. That goes for all the moderators at True Trading Group. Remember, there's 8 other professional full-time mods at TTG. It's not just me. Collectively, as a group, we've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80%, now going on roughly the last 5 years. You see, we track every single transaction we make. It's uploaded from our brokerage accounts onto the TTG website for all to see. Every buy, every sell, every take profit, every stop out, every green, every red, every break even. You see all of it. Fully transparent. We are an open book. Anything you guys want to know, we are here. But this is the type of analysis that our members get day in and day out. And that is why they have been able to be successful while many others have not. And again, in case you missed it before, it's not just because I believe that to be the truth. It's because it is what members tell us themselves. And I will ask one more time, members of TTG, if you're making money with us, type the number 1 in chat right now. Do not listen to the words that I say just because I'm on a YouTube channel. What you should be listening to are members who are in your exact position, members that are in your shoes. So again, my TTG fam, type the number 1. If you guys are making money, if you are becoming better traders, let's show people that are watching this live stream what is actually truly possible, because too many people limit themselves because they don't think they have enough time. I don't need a lot of time. Give me a couple hours a week, we're good. People limit themselves because they think they don't have enough money. You don't need a lot of money. A couple $100 to start is all you need. This is what's possible. These people telling you that they became part of this platform and now they're actually making money. Your goals are a lot closer than you think. You just need the right tools. You need the right community. You need the right education. Okay? Now, we did something really great last night. Last night, we answered a bunch of questions. So we actually sent out some questions. People were members were able to kind of, phone in and ask some questions. We're going to do that here again today. To help me with that, I want to actually bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Everybody give a big shout out to my main man, Adam.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro? Wow, look at this guy. Bro, you're skinnier than me.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
There you go. You know there's somebody that hates me right now that's like, oh, I can't call him fat anymore. And don't you worry, I'll always be a little fat at heart. All right. So here's the thing. So we did something kind of cool yesterday, right? We reached out to members yesterday, and we let them know that if they had any questions or anything they wanted us to cover specifically live on the stream, to send us a text message, and that we would go ahead and do the best that we can to get to their stuff. I mean, it's going to be difficult to get to everybody, right?
Right.
And also TCG members, we have Shai here as well. So Mike will take a handful of questions from me, and then I'll hop off. Shai will come on. And there we go. All right. So remember the other night, Mike, the new user that signed up, Cayenne or Special K?
Yes, I do. Remember very, very much Special K.
Okay. So they've been pretty active in chat. They tried to leave True Trading Group right after they signed up. They got a little nervous like everyone else does.
Yep. I was upset about that because I gave them a special deal just for them.
No, it's not. Who cares about the deal?
Right? I know.
Yeah. So, but they're sticking with it, and I think it's great.
That is good.
So I'm texting with them right now, and I told them, I said, this is a loaded question. There's not a singular answer to this question, but I'm going to bring it up to Mike, and let's see what his 50,000 foot view of this looks like. Right?
Okay.
As a new trader, how can you build real confidence to enter a trade?
Great question. Okay, so confidence is actually something that is an incredibly important part of your trading. I always tell people that you cannot be successful without having confidence, but then people say, well, what happens? But this becomes a chicken or the egg argument, right? Because how are you successful if you're not confident? But then you need to be confident in order to be successful, right? I always tell people you can take 100 successful traders, put them all in a room. You could have 100 different strategies, but the constant that you'll have amongst all 100 is discipline, risk management, and confidence. Every successful trader is going to be confident in their ability. You have to be, because you can't second guess what you're seeing, because your tendency is always going to be to think, okay, the stock's going down right now, so therefore it's going to continue down, even though you think it's at a good place to buy it. So you have to be confident in this is what I believe the stock's going to do next, not what it's doing right now. And a good way for you to build confidence is the following. One, become educated. There is no better way for you to become confident in what you're doing than to become educated. People fear the unknown. If you are not sure of a particular topic, you're going to be nervous. It's no different than when you were in school and you were taking a final exam. If you did not know the material, you were uncertain about your answer. You would circle B and then you would erase it. You would circle C because you were unsure about the material. But if you knew that material like the back of your hand, you answered that question, you answered it definitively, decisively, and you moved on to the next question. Trading is no different. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to naturally second guess. And how could you be confident in something that you know nothing about? So the number one way to gain confidence is to become educated, go through our course material, hang out in the study group sessions, participate in the overnight STR groups, attend boot camps, accelerators, soak in as much knowledge as you possibly can. Second, this is going to be something that you can actively do. It's an exercise, would be go on a simulator and go and say, okay, these are my ideas. Whatever ideas you have, you say, I think stock ABC, I think that's a good buy at $100. Stock XYZ, I think that's a good buy at $22. And go in the pre-market on a simulator with fake money and put limit buy orders at all of these price points. I don't care if you trade options. That's not the point. The point here is for you to go and actually put orders at all of the points where you have an idea. Then do that for about 25, 30 trades or so, and then look back and say how many of them worked. And the reason why you want to put the orders there ahead of time is because if you think that this stock XYZ is a good buy at 22, when the stock goes from 24 to 22, it's red candles. Those red candles are going to make you second guess your analysis. They're going to make you think you're wrong. And you're not going to buy it when it gets to 22. But 2022 is support. 22 is support. You were correct. And then stock rallies to 25 and you don't have a position. So if you put the order there ahead of time, either let it fill or not and just see what happens. Then you can take a look back and say, wow, I made 25 trades, 17 were right. That should boost your confidence that your analysis is correct It's not the problem. Lean on it. I hope that answers your question.
All right. This next question is from Rose. All right. Actually, Rosemary. All right.
Rosemary, awesome.
Rosemary. And Rosemary is asking, let's see, this time of year right now, right? This question has to do with seasonality. So first off, what is seasonality? And given the seasonality that we are in right now, is it what are the best sectors or the best type of places to look for day trading options and maybe short-term swing trading?
So seasonality just refers to like the historical price trends that the markets have. So if you look back over the last 100 years, the seasonality they're referring to now is that the month of September is the weakest month of the year. And if you look back at the month of September for the last just 4 years, the last 4 years, you've had a red month of September every single year. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. The stock market went down in the month of September. Okay, so it is historically the weakest month of the year. That's the seasonality. You're asking where should you look for good day trading or short-term swing trading opportunities? Look no further than large caps and technology. There has never been a better time to be trading. And I mean, whether you're trading equities or the options of these stocks. So you can trade options of AMD, options of, Alphabet, options in Amazon. Two of our two trades today that were alerted inside of True Trading Group, Alphabet and Amazon, both ended up being successful trades and profitable trades for members. And those were options trades. Those weren't even equities. Those were option trades. So there's phenomenal opportunities because the volatility in the month of September is very high, right? So that when the markets go down, things shake up, stocks move further in shorter periods of time, and you get better trading environment for us as day traders and short-term swing traders. So I would tell you to stay away from, like the 25-cent penny stock that somebody on X tells you about, or you read about some garbage stock on Reddit or whatever it is. Stay away from those stocks that don't have any volume or liquidity, and the chart just looks like this, and you're talking about a short squeeze. There's so much better things to trade out there, like Tesla, Kava, Palantir, Amazon, AMD, NVIDIA. I mean, there's so many things you can trade that give you potential triple-digit gain opportunities on a daily basis on the option side. There's no reason for you to look anywhere else.
And real quick, just in case, see how many people are not a member that are on here, because I have a follow-up question to that just for my own edification. So do that real quick.
Yeah, sure. Guys, listen, real quick, before I keep going, do me a favor. Before I keep going, if you guys don't mind, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, just do me a favor, type the letters TTG, please. Just type the letters TTG. Real quick, in chat, I want to see who's on here that's not part of the community. I know I asked a question before that was specifically for members. Show me who's not part of True Trading Group yet. Go ahead and type the letters TTG, guys. Don't be shy. It might sound tedious. It's not. Help me figure out who we got on here that's not part of the group. We got Marad. What's up? How are you?
Also, make sure if you're watching this that you do click the live button on the bottom left of your screen, or else it's going to be a bit delayed.
Yep, true. Yep, guys, make sure you see a red dot next to the word live on the bottom left. That'll make sure that you're watching the video live. Omar, Neo, what's up, guys? Here comes Sean, bringing in the rear. There it is. Oh, can always count on Sean.
All right. Well, the reason I asked that question is this. There's a lot, and obviously people in True Trading Group will have a general understanding of the importance of volume, right? And how it pertains to, basically what it is that you're saying. Find the things that are liquid, right? I saw this interesting thing the other day where people were posting on social media that they were newly minted millionaires because they had some cheap stock or some crap crypto that they had like a bajillion coins or shares of that was worth $1 million, but there's no way to get out of that. And I think that people have a hard time maybe understanding that concept that that on paper is not the same as that in your account. And what role does volume, and liquidity play into that?
Liquidity is everything. Liquidity is king. Any experienced market participant will tell you that. Just because you're in something, and I'm not talking about obviously these larger stocks, right? These larger stocks have incredible liquidity, incredible volume. You can get in and out of as many shares or contracts as you want at any moment. But if you're trading something that is like on an OTC or something that's like a penny stock or some of these like crazy, highly manipulated altcoins, you're going to find yourself sometimes in situations where, you might have a position that's worth $1 million. But the second you go to sell that position, there's just no liquidity there. That means there's no buyers to purchase what you are trying to sell. So you then in turn end up pushing the price down. As you start to push the price down because there's not enough people willing to buy it, other people that are in your exact same situation begin selling the position because they watch it go down. And that's how the whole thing collapses in on itself. And your position that was once worth $1 million ends up being worth 25 grand. Okay. So, that's why liquidity is so important. Liquidity, you can go, another step, and you can talk about supply and demand zones. Supply and demand zones are another way for you to just talk about support and resistance. Supply is a resistance zone. Supply is where there's just a lot of shares. There's a lot of transactions. There's a lot of, changing of hands of shares at specific prices. And that becomes an area of resistance because there's a lot of people that have shares at that level that are selling. That's the supply of stock that's at that level. Then you have demand zones. Demand is where there's people want shares at this level. There's demand for it at that price. And that then therefore becomes a support level because you have a lot of people that have buy orders in that zone. Now, support and resistance also do become self-fulfilling. So when you say, oh, look, there's support at $25, so therefore I'm going to buy it at $25, which means your buy order then becomes part of the support level, which then therefore strengthens and adds to the support level. So that's why support and resistance or supply and demand zones, when broken and clearly broken with heavy volume, signify a significant change of momentum because everyone sees the level. So even when the level is broken, okay, that all of that supply is now finished and all the sellers have overtaken the demand, that then becomes now a supply zone because all the people that bought the stock there are looking to sell the stock once it comes back into that area. Sean says, this group is amazing. Best decision I've ever made. I'm up $2,000 in a week, paper trading, still learning. It's not impossible. Just need the right atmosphere to learn. This place is it. No question. Wow, Sean, that's incredible. You know what, Sean? I got to give you a lot of credit, brother. Props to you for paper trading. Too many people, okay, join your trading group or just join the stock market in general and just go balls to the wall. They go absolutely crazy. They go ham. They start just dumping their entire account into option trades without having any idea what they are doing. And they just get hurt, right? They just get hurt. They lose money. Take the time to learn first. Our slogan at True Trading Group is learn, trade, profit in that order for a very particular reason. Why risk money before you actually learn? Learn first. We got another comment here from Joe Klein. What's up, Joe? I was a member for 2 years, about 2 to 3 years ago. I made about $500,000 during that time period. I can honestly say I am back because I need to become part of the community again, as it was where success, and I guess the rest of the comment was probably cut off there, where success, I'm going to say, is at. Okay. But congratulations, Joe. Joe, how could you even leave, brother? You made $500,000 with us and you left? The fact you had to come back to the community? What were you doing, man? What were you doing, Joe? You never should have left in the first place, but that's okay.
Joe,
we're not going to cry over spilled milk. Welcome back to the team, right?
Joe and Sarah have a lot in common.
What's that?
I said Joe and Sarah have a lot in common.
Oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. Look, that actually worked out, so we're good.
That
all
did
right.
work. See?
Yep. All right,
Joe, I get it. Joe's comment was, I thought I was good on my own. Joe, I get it, but like honestly, think about it, Joe. There are so many benefits to trading in a group, not only just to get different ideas from, right? But trading can be a lonely profession.
It is a lonely profession.
Right. And you're saying like, oh, I thought I was good on my own. Brother, if you made $500,000, the membership fee is a drop in the bucket compared to the money that you were able to make with us. It's just, when you find something that works, stick with it, bro. Stick with it. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad to have you back part of the team, man. All
right. So this next question is from Beverly.
All right.
Beverly is also a new member. Let me just get the question up here. Okay, here we go. So Beverly is also a new member. And what Beverly is asking is this. She's asking, how can one determine which areas of the market to invest in to achieve a truly diverse portfolio, right? Considering current focus on tech and the potential needed to include other sectors like everyday companies, like income stocks, banks, bonds, healthcare, and real estate, transportation, and infrastructure. So I guess the question here is, what are the secrets to having a diverse portfolio, and what do you base those metrics on, maybe?
The benefits of having a diverse portfolio are so that you never have all your eggs in one basket. So when one thing works or one thing doesn't work, or I should say really when one thing doesn't work, you don't end up having your entire portfolio underperform when the broader overall market actually does decent. Because the stock market is made up of a lot of different stocks and a lot of different sectors in the S&P. If you are only invested, if you're only invested in one particular sector, like take technology, for example, if all you owned were technology stocks and you take a look at the NASDAQ has gone down significantly, right? But then you go ahead and you take a look at the Dow has not, right? The Dow made a new all-time high a week and a half ago. The NASDAQ made a new all-time high 2 months ago, right? And has not made a new all-time high since. Now, it was better to be in tech over the last 2 years, though, because you can see what tech has done, what the NASDAQ has done. But the Dow, if you were in the Dow in 2023, then you drastically underperformed the NASDAQ. So you want to spread your money out in different areas. You don't want to be too diversified, though, because then you sometimes can, eat away at, you end up being, invested in everything. Well, some things work and some things don't. So you want to just spread that money across. You mentioned a long list of different sectors, some of which are better in a slowing economy. Others are better in a growing economy. There's different areas that are called cyclical. You have other areas that are defensive. So like you talked about utilities, right? Utilities, healthcare, consumer staples, those are considered defensive areas of the market where sometimes when people are unsure about where the economy is headed, or they think maybe some rougher times are ahead, those are areas that people might go and hide out in. They like utilities because utilities pay very high dividends, and people want to just take that dividend in if they're not going to gain equity increase in value because stocks go down during a period of maybe recession. You can get a nice dividend from the utility. So people like the utility factor. Also, with interest rates going down, makes utilities more attractive. Interest rates going up makes utilities less attractive because there's a different place for you to put your money and gain that interest. But then when the economy is doing well, you want to look towards those cyclical names. You want to look towards consumer discretionaries. You want to look like the Amazons of the world. You want the technology names for growth, right? The AMDs, the NVIDIAs, the Broadcoms, the Metas, right? That's where you want to look then when things are booming like they were for the last couple of years. But you've seen recently a little concern over the economy a bit, and you've seen stocks like Coca-Cola make new all-time high, Procter & Gamble, Colgate-Palmolive, not sexy names, but those are defensive names. They've made new all-time highs when stocks like Meta, Microsoft, AMD, NVIDIA have had significant pullbacks. Okay, so that's why you want to make sure that you're diversified.
Excellent. And then right now, I guess that's about it. We have a special guest. We're going to bring on Shai Martin, who's head of our Trader Path to Freedom program, which is kind of cool. That is when somebody is ready to make that decision to become a full-time trader, we are launching a brand new program that's going to run twice a year, 6 months at a time, where you can apply to sign up. And Shai and me and some of the other mods, we literally walk you through and prepare you to make that transition from part-time trader and investor to full-time. And pretty awesome stuff called Trader's Path to Freedom. So Shai is going to be on here now, but before we bring her on, a little too quick. Before we bring her on, what I'd like to do is I'd like to say, Mike, I I did not get a chance to update the site today, but I am going to update it shortly.
Okay.
So because I'm still working on it.
Okay.
So my suggestion is to just, if you want to give them another couple of hours so you can do the same price as last night, but that it's going to be short-lived. So they're going to have to check the actual checkout page. Like,
okay. So we don't necessarily have a time. It's just like, hey, check it. And
yeah, if you see it, you're going to get it. If not, then the price is the price. But it's going to be well over $1,000 as it should. But if they wanted to do it, they could do it now. I don't know how long it's going to be up for, but definitely not beyond this evening.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then guys, then listen, don't waste another moment. I won't even wait until I'm done with this live stream. If you guys are interested, go to ttgoffer.com. You heard Adam, the price is going to be up over $1,000, but you guys can get it. He hasn't changed it yet. So I gave it away for $500 last night. If you guys are interested in the $500 price point, just go to ttgoffer.com. Everything you see on that page is included in your membership. Okay. There's no upsell or additional cost for anything that's on ttgoffer.com. It's part of your membership for the $500. Now, when Adam makes a change to the checkout page, it's going to be over $1,000. So you guys are literally getting over a 50% discount right now. If you wait a few hours, it's not going to be there. How do you know? Go to ttgoffer.com. There's no coupon code needed. So as long as it says $500, then you're good. Then that means Adam hasn't changed it yet. Just check out. But I wouldn't wait until I'm even done with the live, because there's no telling. I don't know when Adam's going to have it up. So it's just going to be, by luck of the draw, go to ttgoffer.com. If it says 500, then you guys are good to go. Now, I want to also point out that we offer a double your money back guarantee. And again, there's no coupon code needed, guys, when you go to ttgoffer.com. You just go there, right? There's no coupon code. We offer a double your money back guarantee. Okay. The way it works is very simple. It's right there in black and white. Go read it. It's real. You join for 500, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. We do them every Thursday. Attend one. If you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $500 membership fee at least one time during your membership, we're going to give you back not just the 500, we're going to give you back double. We'll give you back $1,000. Now, we do that to prove to you how much we believe in the platform that we have created. We put our money where our mouth is. We base the reputation of this company on your success. Okay? Your success. Doesn't matter how successful the moderators are. If that does not translate into you being successful, then that means our platform has failed you. So you guys can join now knowing that with a double your money back guarantee, I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. Right? There to erase some skepticism, prove to you how much that we believe, and we're going to put our money where our mouth is. We're asking you to invest 500 into your training group, but we're going to put up 500 as well. So if you can't make the 500 back at least one time, then we're going to give you back $1,000. So again, if you guys see $500 on the checkout page, that means it's 500 checkout. If it says 1188, then that means it's not $500 anymore, but we still give you the double your money back guarantee. So it would just be the 1188 you'd pay to join, and then it would be double that would be your double your money back guarantee. But you guys want to join now for the 500. Okay. You guys can do that here now by going to ttgoffer.com. Again, everything on that page is included. All of our 22 course curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at a fund in New York. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology. You guys got it. There's no additional cost for any of those things. You also get Benzinga Pro's news feed, which is going to cost you over $1,000 a year if you went to Benzinga directly. You guys can get that included when you guys join us. Trading Views premium charting software, the Trade Idea Scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. There's unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, daily watch list from the moderators and I. Everything on that page is included. Okay, everything there is included. If you have any questions, just text us. We're fully transparent. 1-888-621-2127. Again, that is 1-888-621-2127. Phone number is right down there on the bottom of your screen. All right. So if you guys have any questions, just text that number. We'll answer anything you guys want to know. Like I said, we are fully transparent. We are an open book. All right. So just go ahead now, guys, and text that number. Otherwise, go straight to ttgoffer.com. All right. $500. Hurry up before Adam makes that change on the checkout page. That's again, ttgoffer.com. So there you guys have it. All right. There you guys have it. If you get any questions, that phone number is on the bottom of the screen. Nice. Way to go, Nicola. Nice 13% gain today on SMMT on the trade line BR crossover. Held support at the initial morning high. Morningstar pattern on the 1 hour chart. I love it. I love it. Okay, nice. All right, we got Shai's in the house. There she is.
Hello.
Oh, Shai, how are you?
I'm great, actually. Yeah.
I know
Good.
you are.
Just got back from the cabins, feel refreshed.
Oh, nice. Shai, I've missed you. It's been a while. It's been a while since you've joined me on here.
Well, you had a baby, so
I did have a baby. I did have a baby. I got to hit you up later, Shai. I know you got a lot of, you've got really good experience. So I got to hit you up about how to, I got to try to get rid of this overnight feeding. That like 3 a.m.
Nothing you can do right now.
I got to try to get rid of it, Shai. You got to help me get rid of it.
Nothing's going to help you. You're just going to have to go through that one.
All right.
Thank you,
So
Adam.
I got a few more weeks to go, huh?
Yeah, just a few more.
All right. I'll
About
deal with it.
eight more weeks, you'll be fine.
Oh, 8 more weeks. That's great. I've done it for 6 weeks. So tomorrow is actually, she's 6 weeks old tomorrow.
8 more.
But yeah. But anyway, well, Shai, welcome back to the stream.
Hello, I've missed the stream. Hello.
I know. You guys excited? We got Shai in the house. Show some love. Shai, this is your environment.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean, this is where you thrive. So for the people that don't know, Shai's trading style, she day trades and swing trades options. And she is the queen of volatility. She loves when markets start to heat things up and things get volatile. And she's recently kind of expanded her repertoire to some lower volatility stuff, like an Etsy today, big trade for Shai today, and members on Etsy, which is a lower volatility name. So if you don't like the Teslas and the Coinbases of the world, you want to focus on something more like an Etsy, more like a DraftKings, more like a Roblox or a Palantir, something with a little bit less volatility. But this is where you shine. So
it's been fun too. It's been real, like low key, not a lot of stress. Yeah, I mean, I still trade in phase because I'm always trade that. But the Etsy's are nice and easy.
Yeah, it's funny you brought up Enphase actually today, because I was actually looking at Solar Edge today. They're in deep trouble.
They're on the brink, in my opinion, of a bankruptcy.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
I was just going, and the
the
stock is trading like it too.
Yeah.
So for people Shai is the Enphase killer. She always trades Enphase. Another big trade today. That was a swing on Enphase, Shai, right? You entered that last week?
we were in the 118s last week, got like up to 300, 400%. And then I hopped in the 108s, and we're up over 100% on those as well.
Yeah. And guys, and what you'll learn. So again, Shai is one of our other pro trading moderators who actually started out as a member of True Trading Group. Guys.
A trial member.
Yeah, started out as a trial member, became an annual member, became a lifetime member, and is now a moderator at TTG. Shai, you know what? I'll just mention kind of your trading style a little bit,
sure.
And then actually, if maybe you want to share with people a little bit of kind of your journey, just so they can see what's possible. Because I love when people hear your story, because it really makes them realize what's possible if they put their mind to something, and make that transition, because everybody's goal is to trade full time, right? And you, having walked away from a high 6-figure paying, job in the IT space to do this, I think it's important for people to kind of hear your story. But guys, what you'll learn from Shai is how to trade off of moving averages. And it's Shai loves identifying those major moving averages on a daily chart, and then using those averages to identify entry points. And you guys can see just a ton of resistance here on Enphase from last week at the 100 and 200 day moving averages. You had the 9 EMA cross down as well to give you some momentum. Shai absolutely ripped this trade to shreds to the downside. So big congratulations to anyone that followed Shai on that trade. Okay, but I do want to kind of, Shai, have you kind of talk about that a little bit. But I want to ask members, and I want to ask viewers that are on the live stream first. Guys, by a quick show of hands, type the number 1 if your goal is to become a full-time trader. If that is one of your goals, is to become a full-time trader, Type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat right now. And look at that. Shai, look at that. Look at all of these people whose goal is to become a full-time trader.
It should be. It's freedom.
You've done it.
Yeah.
You have, listen, everyone that's typing the number 1, you need to listen to this woman because she has accomplished exactly what you are seeking to achieve. Okay, Shai, why don't you just take a minute and just kind of share a little bit about your story, kind of where you came from, how you got to where you are, and maybe, ask that, just go ahead. I'll give you the floor to kind of speak about, becoming a full-time trader.
Yeah. So, I was working a full-time job. I was a director of IT, and I had a coworker who was a friend of mine, and we were up one night just kind of like BSing, long IT nights. And I said, man, I just really want to make some extra money. He said, have you ever heard about options trading? I said, I have not. So then he told me about, because I traded crypto a little bit with my brother, but he told me about options trading. So I went on YouTube, like everyone else does, typed in options trading. And then he told me about AMC and GME. So I took a good amount of money and I just bought calls. I didn't even know really how to buy them. So like I had to figure out like buy to open, it's a lot that's going on when you don't know. And I remember sending screenshots to my family, like, oh my God, this much money, like unrealized, this and the other. Yeah. And so I took some out, paid off some stuff, but I was part of like, I'm a hodl kind of thing. And then the stock just started tanking. And I'm like, I don't really know exactly what to do, but I was still up a good amount of money. So I just took the rest of it out and then I was done. And then I tried to trade options on my own, like just buying different stuff, probably, the meme stops. That's probably what I was doing, losing a good amount of money, a whole lot of money. And I was in the Discord and someone mentioned that the only place they would really, give their kudos to if you really want to learn how to trade is True Trading Group. So I'm like, what's that? Came on a live stream, was a trial member. I'm a veteran, so I served 12 years in the Air Force. So then I became an annual member, and then I was kind of like hooked. So I used to go into STR, which is a late night.
Can I pause you just for 1 second?
Sure.
They just threw a comment up on the screen that I just want to address real quick. Just baked fresh. That's the wrong approach. And I just want to, so the comment is, as soon as I have the money, I'm getting a lifetime spot. You guys are stuck with me. Baked fresh. The reason why I'm going to tell you, I think that's the wrong approach is because that's not how investments work, right? This is an investment in yourself, and the lifetime, a lifetime spot, the mentorship and the one-on-one coaching that you get from the moderators like myself and Shai and the rest of the team that we have is instrumental in helping you get to where it is that you want to be. And I just think that if you are serious about doing this and you're driven and you're motivated like Shai was, and like Shai is still to this day, obviously, as she's now growing in her own career as a full-time trader, you've got to decide that it's time to make an investment and bet on yourself and not look and say, okay, well, let me make the money first and then I'll do it. It's time for you to take the steps necessary to get to where you want to be. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. And then Shai, I'll let you take
Sure.
it.
So those long nights, and I want you all to understand that I did not have charts set up when I joined TTG. Jason, the professor, actually helped me set up my charts. So that we're coming from nothing. We're coming from green, not really understanding options table, theta. We're coming from absolutely nothing. And since then, I joined here in 22, so during COVID. It's been 4 years. In 4 years, I have been able to quit my job. So I quit my job as a director of IT. And I got offered another job at the FDIC that I turned down, which was also a 6-figure job, and just trade full time. Like I'm able to do this only, and I'm not like drinking the TTG Kool-Aid or anything like that. Like it's for real. Like without the education, I wouldn't be doing it. So I mean, you have to pay homage. You got to give props where props is due. So it's been a journey, being able to become a mod, being able to do one-on-ones. I tell people all the time, I'm the closest thing to a member in a mod that you will ever be. I don't have, a decade worth of experience. I'm not an award-winning trader from a hedge fund. I'm not a market maker. I haven't been doing this for 20 years. I'm literally 4 years in the game, man. 4 years in.
And 4 years are going strong. 4 years are going strong.
And it's almost 2 years as a mod, so, but literally just 4 years in the game. And it has been a ride. It's been phenomenal. So, and the reason I trade off of moving averages is because when I figured that out. Like I was like, oh, well, if you want to long something, if it pulls down, it's support. And it made my stops very tight. So like that was the first strategy that I ever figured out. And it has clearly worked for me.
Love it. I absolutely love it.
And I say that to say that when I thought of the stock market, I used to think of like people that do not look like me, talk like me, that are not from the same area that I'm from, that don't have experience like working and stuff like that. I always thought of the man with the Wall Street newspaper with the loafers on, sitting at a table. Like that was him. It was not me with locks and like it wasn't me. Like that wasn't for me. The only thing I knew, you put money in your 401k, then you retire, you get your money out. But let me tell you something. The opportunity is endless. Like the things that I've been able to do in these last 2 to 4 years are like things that I myself did not dream of because my dreams were capped. And I remember I have this sticky note that you had said once, because you was like, one day, I worked very hard. I have a master's degree in computer science. So I worked very, very hard. And you said one day you're going to look back at the jobs that you've worked, and you're going to look at any other job and it's going to feel like a ball and chain. And I never forget it, because I'm like, now it does. Like now it feels to go back to please. Like, please, I can sit here and make that in an hour.
Exactly. And now you got the time to be home with your loved ones and your family.
I can be home. I can take trips. I can live my life. I can trade from I've traded from the beach. I've traded from a cabin. I've traded from the air. Like you can do like a lot of things. And one thing that I want to say, and I know we're going to, like, if you have some questions, people go ahead and ask them. But one thing I want to say is that this year was the year of progression for me. I have like named this year progression, and that's in my health. So as you can see, I've lost some weight. That's in my relationships with my family and the way that I trade. It's been about progression. And one of my big things, and I will tell you all that as a retail trader, you also may struggle with this, is stopping now. All right. So like you get into a trade, you have an idea, you research it, you get into it, and it goes against you. Like the first day it's going against you. I would hold that, because part of me was like, well, maybe I'm really not wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong on the timing of it.
Yeah.
If you're wrong on the timing of it, you're still wrong, right? So especially with these front week options. So I had a habit of holding things too long, not stopping out. And I would have big monster trades that go for 400%, but then I would come back and have a trade that expired worthless. All right. So like it was like, the good part is I had more trades that I was winning on, but if I could really fix my losers, I told the people in that Path to Freedom program that, well, if you can really fix your losers, that's when the money's made.
Yeah. Amen.
Like, the way that I've always said it is, if when you stop out of a trade, that whatever money you have, you can trade tomorrow with that.
Yep.
So if you get into a trade, let's say you put $1,000 and you lose, let's say you lose $500 and you're red $500. Tomorrow you can have $500 to trade with. But if you do not get out of that trade, it's down to $300, $250, $100. Then you're like, screw it, I might as well just hold it. And now the whole $1,000 is gone. So it's really where the money is made is in your losing trades, because you're going to have some winners. But if you cannot get that under control, you can never do this.
Yep, I say it all the time. Risk management is really where it's at. You want to make more money, lose less on the trades that you're wrong. Shai, we actually have a comment here from Maria Ramon, and this actually brings me to one of the best feelings ever is to click the send button to submit your resignation letter. I just did it last week. I can't even explain how good I feel. That's Maria, a teaching member that has recently left her full-time job to become a full-time trader, following in Shai's footsteps. So big shout out and congratulations to Maria Ramon. Honestly, guys, how many people are interested? Okay, how many people are truly interested in going full-time? Can you guys do me a favor? Just type the number 7. If you're truly interested, I mean, seriously, if you are seriously and genuinely interested in going full-time, type the number 7 in chat right now. If you want to be like Shai, you want to follow it, and do like Maria, just go ahead right now.
It's good. The water is warm. The water is warm on this side. Come on in.
Look at all these number 7s.
You know why I use the number 7? My birthday is 7/7. So.
Oh, lucky number 7.
Yeah.
I like that. Lucky number 7.
You know what? It's a journey, and it's a mental thing. You've helped me tremendously. Adam has helped me tremendously. Gio and Wolf have been like my guiding forces or whatever. But even when I've had bad days, you call me and just be like, hey, and that's what we do here. It's a family. You didn't call me and say, hey, you had a bad day. You said, hey, you had a bad day. It happens. You're all right. This, that, and the other. And then you gave me some things like when you're on a roll, you have to be able to know that you're on a roll and then maybe start, because your first loss will be bigger than your average loss because you've been on a bigger roll.
You're pushing.
So now when I'm on a roll, I start doing tier 1s, tier 1s, tier 1s, and I just take all that money out, baby. I'm just trading with a little bit, trading with a little bit. You don't listen. We turned 59-cent Google into $3.50 today. You don't need a lot to make it. 59 cents.
Damn, 59. I gotta do the math on that. I gotta do
493%. Don't worry, I did it for you.
Woo! Damn, that's heavy, guys. See, and that's in one day. That's in one day. This is what I'm saying. You know what, Adam? I don't know, Adam, if you're here. Adam, why don't you, Shai? I mean, if you stick around a little while, because if Adam opens up the chat and members can hop in, maybe you can do, if people have questions. Because, I mean, we've already been on the live stream for an hour or so.
I'm here. I can stick around. I want you all. I mean, if you want that, if you all want to talk to me about becoming a full-time trader, and it's really people who are truly interested in this journey. It is a journey. So you have to understand that. And if you want to ask your questions to me, I'm available. I'm not doing anything. I'm back. I'm here for whoever wants to chit chat. Let's talk.
Yeah, guys, do it. Type yes. If you want Adam to open up chat, and then Shai can go in there and go over a bunch of stuff with you guys, can answer a bunch of your questions, type yes right now. Go ahead and type yes. If enough people type yes, we'll go ahead. We'll open up chat. We'll have Shai go in there, hang out for 30, 40 minutes or so, and take all of your questions. Let's see. Type yes if you guys are seriously interested in treating trading like a business, making it full time, eventually leaving the rat race, taking control of your own future. Yeah, so a lot of people. All right, we got a lot of people typing yes. I think we're going to do that. This is free for all members. Okay, this will be free for members. We're not going to charge. We're just going to open up chat. Yeah. You guys can head into Adam. We're going to do main chat. Is that what we're doing? I think we're going to do main chat, Adam.
Reginald, yeah, I short your mama. Hey, listen, we have some fun, but I am about business, right? So I don't take that lightly when you say you want to become a full time. If you have feelings, that's your problem. I'm here. I'm here to progress you.
We're here to work.
Right?
I'm here to work. All right, yeah, guys. So here's what. Yeah, all right. So let's do this. Let's all right, members that are interested, head into the main chat. Okay, head to the main chat. And Shai will, maybe give you a few minutes if you want to start around like 5:30 or something like that.
Adam knows what I need to do. He knows what I do out there every day. I go make me a sandwich. So
Oh, nice. What kind of sandwich?
Well, today I'm having some sourdough, turkey, lettuce, tomatoes, aioli,
Nice.
garlic aioli on there, white cheddar cheese,
Ooh,
pickle on
the
the
garlic
side.
aioli though. That's where it's in.
Yeah,
The
that's where it's
garlic
at.
aioli. That's where it's
Sets
at.
it
I
off.
like that. I like that. You go make a sandwich. Refuel. Fill the stomach up a little bit, guys.
Yeah,
Shai will start her at 5:30. Okay,
And I want you,
5:30.
like, and just for those who are on the live stream who are not members, I will say this: you do a disservice to yourself and your family by not really being properly educated in trading. I have lost a lot of money, but I have made everything back because of the education that I have. So if you really want to start making a difference and changing some of that, this is the place to be. I'm not just saying that, like, I'm living it. So, that's up to you. But making those same mistakes over and over and doing it by yourself, it did not work for me. You see, Joe is coming back. I don't think it works for him. And it's time to make a change. All right, it's time to make a change for the better. All right, so y'all getting a good price at that $500. So if you're a new member, trial member, or whatever, if you want to take advantage of that, I highly suggest it. All right, I highly suggest it. But
It's a good point.
That's up to you.
It's a good point with Joe too. The guy Joe, like you said, Joe, made $500,000 as a member of True Trading Group.
Like I did 2 years on my own, and then I kind of fixed everything that I was going through because of STR. And then these last 2 years, I don't have to work a job. I was making over $100K a year. I don't have to like go in and clock in. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like go to meetings, answer questions. So it is here. And if you're doing it by yourself and you're losing a lot of money, like I said, you're doing a disservice to yourself and your family. Because you have to, if you really want to do it, then you have to do it the right way.
That's right.
So it is time for a change. So I look forward to seeing you all in chat. I'm going to take about 20 minutes, go make my sandwich, and then I'll be in main chat. And we can talk about some full-time trading stuff.
I love it. Well, Shai, again, congrats on all the recent success and the milestones that you've reached. And it's been a real pleasure and joy just, watching your development over the years, and excited for what the future lies ahead, because it's only been a couple years. Imagine 3 years from now. Imagine 5 years.
At the end of the year, it'll be 2 years as a mod. Imagine like 5 years from now, Mike.
That's what I'm saying. Shai, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We went to the cabins and I was there like, I think we should buy one.
We'll be
well, we gotta get married first, but after that, what would you like to do?
Right, what can we buy next?
Again, my dreams were too small, so now I want to set bigger dreams so I can surpass them.
I love it. Well, Shai, good stuff. You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking good, man. The whole TC team's just leveling up.
I'm telling you, it's all about progression. It's all about progression.
That's it. I love it. So
well, I'll see you in the main chat. I'm gonna make my sandwich. Thank you, Mike. It's been a great trade. Enphase, Google, hell, Home Depot. We did lose some money on that, but stopping out doesn't mean that it's a bad trade. It just means that your idea was not right and you did what you needed to do to not have that linger on to tomorrow. So red trades can be good trades if you follow your rule. All right, like there's transparency here. I'm not going to have a green trade every trade, but the losses have to be manageable, and that's what we're doing here. And that was my progression to myself. So thank you for acknowledging that. It's been great. It's been a good ride doing it too, because I don't like to wake up tomorrow and I'm looking at Home Depot's at 368. I'm like.
Well, listen, respect where respect is due. So good, great stuff. Excellent trading, Shai. Go enjoy that sandwich. Put a little extra garlic aioli on there for me.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, she'll be in the main chat in about 15 minutes, okay? And she'll go over and answer all your questions. Again, this is for any member that is really serious and is interested about, trading full time. Shai's going to go in there and spend some time with you guys and answer your questions. So head on over to main chat. Shai, thanks.
My last question for you. I'm in my Falcons room. Do you think we should have paid Kirk Cousins all that money?
I mean, you shouldn't have drafted the quarterback if you were going to pay Kirk Cousins all that money. It's one or the other. If you weren't going to pay Kirk Cousins that money, then draft the quarterback. But both. But listen, Shai, I don't know if
we got beat by field goals. They kicked 5 field goals.
Guys, at least you scored. Did you see the Giants game? What do I have to? What am I?
I blame you because Daniel Jones, he's on my I'm playing fantasy. He's on my bench.
Oh, don't tell me.
And I grabbed him like I dropped his. I'm dropping his. Yeah, you was like, because he's really not as bad as people think he is. No, he is as bad as we think he is. He is hot garbage.
I tried being optimistic coming into this year too. I'm like, nah, give him a chance. He was hurt. He's got a better offensive line. My goodness, he looked terrible. It's been a tough go at it. We got to welcome back Raphael. Raphael just came back to the group. Welcome back, Raphael. Raphael, welcome back to the group. I'll tell you what, though. That boy Bijan can play.
It's not the defense held them to field goals. Like we are the only team. I mean, we made history yesterday to lose the season opener with the team not scoring a touchdown. Like we made history yesterday, 28-3. I mean, we make history the wrong way. Like, good God, like what does it take?
They got give the ball to Bijan Robinson.
That's it. Just screen pass every play. Screen pass every play. It won't even matter. Just screen pass. Let him loose.
He is a monster. Let him. He's so fun to watch. We got a great game tonight. Jets and 49ers. This can be a good game too.
I'm ready to see Aaron Rodgers back. But
yeah, me too. I hope he stays healthy. Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to be all right though. Kirk Cousins is He's been solid his whole career. I hope he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. Like Daniel Jones, I'm ready to just cut him off, but Kirk Cousins, give him some time. Give Kirk Cousins a little bit of time.
The fact that people were mad at Saquon Barkley, he made history yesterday. The first game back, Saquon, it wasn't the problem. He wasn't the problem. He carried the team forever.
I'm not mad at Saquon. I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. He's getting old in running back years. He's getting old. He wants a chance to actually win. And the Giants don't give him a chance to win. The Eagles do. You went from the worst offensive line in the NFL, which were the Giants, to one of the best. And it showed 3 touchdowns. I don't blame him. I really don't. I don't blame him. If I was him, I probably would have did the same thing, to be honest. So, it is what it is. Trust me, the Giants have way bigger problems than you. So, that's it. Shai, go get your sandwich before you run out of time. Thanks for tuning in.
I'll see you all in there.
Yeah, we'll see you. Head eyes. Guys, again, members, main chat. Okay, Shai's going to start up in about 15 minutes. Main chat. Anyone that's seriously interested about going and trading full time. All right, she'll answer all your questions about how she was able to do that and the processes that she put into play to be where she is today. All right, so there you guys have it. All right, for the rest of you, again, welcome back, Raphael. Welcome back. Glad to have you back, part of the group. Go to ttgoffer.com. Right, while Adam is dilly-dallying, the price still says $500, so take advantage of it. Everything on that page is included for the $500. There's no upsell or additional cost for any of it. And you have the double your money back guarantee. We can offer that because our refund rate is actually less than 2%. So if you guys have, you just go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one of the study group sessions. If you're unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $500 at least one time, we'll give you guys back $1,000 for peace of mind. Okay. So again, go to ttgoffer.com. Any questions, text us. We're fully transparent, open book, anything you guys want to know. 1-888-621-2127. Phone numbers at the bottom of the screen. Send that text now. Members, head into main chat. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Congratulations again on a fantastic day. Whether you followed Shai on Alphabet or Etsy, or you took the Palantir or the Kava, you followed Uni on Amazon printing after hours. I believe there's some news there with Oracle. I have to double check that. I think there's some news with Oracle on Amazon going into the close. Amazon trading higher. That was a big win for Uni and members that followed along on that. So great job today, folks. Another solid day. It's a great way to start the week. Let's keep that momentum rolling. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these lives.